In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And the nightcap to a busy Sunday is underway. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They motion Dell over left. Stroud in the air to start us off. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They give inside to Akers. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Stroud from the pistol. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin. Because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. This finds Likely. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Slot man motioned over. Jackson, quick pass wide. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. good yardage with a new set of downs.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
From the gun, here's Herbert. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the gun, Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Texans get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Connection made to Dell. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Herbert on the give, headed left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He put everything he had in. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. 1st down, Stroud. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And this one does not go far. They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. It's Hubbard off the option. He has the 1st and still going past the 35. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. Stroud throwing here on 1st. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Stroud. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So now they have 3rd and short.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd down run by Hubbard. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's incomplete left side.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. First and 10 now from the 30. Here we go. Tight end going in motion here. On play action here, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans parlay the interception into points. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Herbert. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Lamar now from the gun. Hauled in by Rice. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Hand off now from the gun. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
1st down, here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Baltimore. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Keely Ringo making the play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. From the gun, Stroud. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. Dell with the grab.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Blitz coming here. Jackson. Pass is caught by Addison. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He gets a lot behind him, and they pick him off again. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This will be caught by Akers. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans looking at 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 now. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Fits it through the middle. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans push the lead to 20. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
Shotgun handoff to Herbert. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense up to the line fast. Second and 8. Escapes it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
3rd and long for him here. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. Good return here of 19 yards. And it's going to be Texans football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. They got their own fumble. And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Texans picked up the fumble and ran it home. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He fields it from the 8. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, Jackson. Taken in by Likely. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. It is Cup, left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Lamar throwing again. This one's taken in by Hill. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Christian Harris on the stop.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Jackson now on 3rd. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. Shotgun now for Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. So it'll be 2nd down. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
again with Hubbard. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
First down, Stroud. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Ravens have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. No return on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Stroud. Launches one deep downfield. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Houston. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Just a little reminder right there that he's more than a passer. They'll call his number as a runner too, especially if the defenses don't account for him.
From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his right. Fights off the pressure. He's calling his own number again. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Ravens football, and they'll look for some points here, but might just be too little too late in a lopsided 4th quarter. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The challenge with so many sacks is it just disrupts everything in the rhythm and timing of your offense. All of these negative plays. Hey, this league and this game is hard enough when you're on schedule. All of these sacks setting you behind the chains, well, you've seen how disruptive it is for this offense. Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Jackson throwing for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. They're going down swinging. We see here getting ready for an onside kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Here's Akers up the middle. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. The rookie from Florida in on that stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They put a receiver in motion here left. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the market, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
Hubbard trying this up the gut, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome. Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
This fine's likely. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. 1st down throw for Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I love throwing on 1st down, and when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he's brought down for a loss.
There's no question that offensively you're disappointed when you're in these goal to go and you go backwards. But this is one of those situations, Kate, where I got to give a tremendous amount of credit to that defense. That surge, that want to, that leverage to not just stop them at the point of attack, but knock them 2 yards backwards.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Jackson to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. 3 yards on that carry, and that leaves him facing 4th and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hands off here for Brooks. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going to get you a first down. They can be difference makers, too.
So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, they really saw at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.